It is often repeated that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Here we have an extraordinary claim presented with no evidence whatsoever. Just a person saying, "There's proof, but I can't tell you because it's secret." Trust me. This is the first of many red flags. David Grusch is a U.S. Air Force combat veteran who has also worked for the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency and the National Reconnaissance Office. From 2021 to 2022, Grusch was the NRO representative to the Office of Naval Intelligence's Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force. This is an impressive resume, but it is not a substitute for hard evidence. Mr. Grusch claims that the U.S. military and government have been recovering and hiding extraterrestrial spacecraft for at least 80 years. During this time, researchers have allegedly been working in secret to reverse engineer these craft with little to no success. We can get an idea of how likely this claim is to be true by answering some basic questions and examining other controversial top-secret programs. First off, Mr. Grusch claims that the U.S. military and government have been collecting alien spacecraft for the better part of a century. Forgetting the logistical problems associated with secretly collecting each downed craft, it seems highly unlikely that this secret could be kept for so long. Concerned citizens have often exposed controversial top-secret programs to the media. Take for example the NSA spying program exposed by Edward Snowden. The nature of the program was such that a large percentage of the public would highly disapprove of it. So it is not surprising that someone involved felt the same way and decided to leak hard evidence to the world. In fact, there were a few whistleblowers prior to Snowden, however these people were largely ignored because they did not provide any proof such as documents. Similarly, it is almost certain that a majority of U.S. citizens would consider hiding extraterrestrial craft from the public to be inexcusable. If this had been going on for 80+ years, it makes sense that someone would have blown the whistle on this program decades ago. Yet we have not seen a single document or a single fragment of an alien spacecraft. Some people may claim that a person who leaked such information would face severe consequences. In reality, it seems more likely that any person who blew the whistle on such a program would instantly become an international hero. Such a person would be viewed as so heroic and righteous that prosecuting or harming them would become politically impossible. How likely is it that the U.S. government could secretly recover multiple alien spacecraft? People associated with Mr. Grusch claim that 12 extraterrestrial craft have crashed or been abandoned on Earth over the past 80 years. In each of these alleged instances, the U.S. military or government have somehow managed to arrive at these locations and secure the craft before any outside observer saw it. In each case, no one else photographed the craft, picked up any debris, or even went to the media. Believers will claim that all witnesses were kept quiet through intimidation and therefore none ever came forward to expose what amounts to a crime. This all seems highly unlikely. First, if alien spacecraft were landing or crashing this frequently, it makes sense that one or more would have ended up in a populated location that would make hiding it impossible. Second, as for witness intimidation, we live in a society where most people resent the government bullying people into silence. Eventually, one or more witnesses to a crash are likely to come forward not just with testimony but also pictures and crash debris. If extraterrestrials are visiting Earth this frequently, then where are the pictures and videos? We live in a world where most people are walking around with a smartphone that has a high-quality digital camera, yet we still only see low-quality images of alleged UFOs. No one ever comes forward with clear images of an alleged alien craft. If extraterrestrials are busy abducting cows and making crop circles, how is it no one ever manages to get a clear high-resolution image? Instead, pictures and videos showing low-resolution blobs and dots are held up as proof that Earth is being visited by extraterrestrials. Mr. Grusch claims that one or more highly classified programs for the retrieval and analysis of alien spacecraft are being illegally kept from the U.S. Congress. Therefore, he has filed a whistleblower complaint and contacted members of Congress with the goal of getting this super-secret information revealed to the public. If a highly competent rogue element inside the U.S. government has kept these programs hidden for 80 years, then how likely is it that whistleblower complaints and congressional investigations will find anything? It seems likely that this secretive group would have planned for such an occasion and that they would likely be ready with cover stories and other diversions. This means that Mr. Grusch is putting his trust in institutions that are not likely to yield results, but maybe that's the plan. When congressional investigations turn up no evidence of recovered extraterrestrial spacecraft, it will be easy to fall back on blaming secret and powerful interests for hiding everything. I hope that I'm wrong, but going from Air Force intelligence to professional UFO believer is one heck of a strange career transition. For information on the scientific search for extraterrestrials, try looking into SETI. SETI stands for the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, and focuses primarily on searching for radio waves emitted from other solar systems. SETI projects such as Breakthrough Listen are methodically searching for radio transmissions that could only be created by intelligent life forms not on Earth. Dr. Seth Shostak has given a number of good presentations on the subject which are available to watch on YouTube. Some of these are listed in the show notes below.